All right, fall is just around the corner. That means football season just around the corner, and a great charitable idea. If you love fantasy football, we're joined by Twins pitcher Kyle Gibson. The spot to go to, fans, is bigleagueimpact.org/Minnesota. It's a charitable donation, but it's a ton of fun. First of all, tell us about the event.
Yeah, it's going to be a really cool, unique experience, I think, for fans. They're going to show up earlier on in the morning, maybe 10 or 11. We're going to do a field tour, locker room tour, get them as much access as possible. And then we're going to head up to the Legends Club, where we're going to do a live draft. So hopefully, we can get 3 or 4 leagues going. And you're going to do a live draft with one of me, Tori, Shane Robinson, or Blaine Boyer. After that, you're going to come down on the field to watch BP and watch both teams hit, and then you're going to get a seat to the game against the Astros. So the Astros are a playoff club. It's going to be a good team, or a good game, excuse me, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
The date, fans, is August the 29th here at Target Field. A unique experience. And fantasy football, I think everybody out there understands how much fun that is. But you mentioned it. You're drafting with Twins players. You're competing with Twins players. And it's not just about the event that particular night on the 29th. You can make trades and talk smack all year long.
Yeah, I mean, it's a year long of playing fantasy football against, maybe your favorite Twin. Maybe Tor Hunter's your all-time favorite. And, hopefully you get in his league. And, yeah, I mean, it's about, playing the fantasy football, but it's also about, the name of the organization being Big League Impact. It's about having a big league impact around the world. The proceeds, 25% will go here to local Twins Community Fund. 25% will go to Wainwright's Foundation. This is the 3rd year they've done it, and last year I think they, did 4 or 5 water systems in Honduras. So you're having a worldwide impact, and then the other 50%, each of the players that play in the league will designate to each of their charities. So you're helping 6 charities out, just by coming and playing fantasy football.
It's a tax write-up. It's a $1,000 buy into this unique experience, and it's more than just the fantasy football draft. But let's specifically talk about your football knowledge. Are you a Colts fan, being that you're from Indiana?
I am a Colts fan. I will be wearing an Andrew Luck jersey to the draft. And luckily, I live next door to one of their assistant coaches' mothers down in Florida. So hopefully I'll make it to a game and get a little on-field experience this year.
Does that affect the way you draft when you've got some of your favorite players sitting out there?
I think it will this year. They've got a pretty good club and a lot of offensive players. So I'm going to try to draft with my head and not with my heart. But if Andrew Luck's there, I'm going to have to go for him.
Who's the biggest ringer in the Twins clubhouse when it comes to fantasy football knowledge?
Any guy you ask is going to say that they're the best fantasy football guy. And I think that's just how it goes. Everybody's confident in their fantasy football knowledge.
Fans, once again, it is bigleagueimpact.org/Minnesota. It's a $1,000 buy-in, and you mentioned it. It is more than just the draft. It's more than all season long competing with some of your favorite Twins, but that experience that night. There'll be autographs there. There'll be a unique experience during batting practice. And by the way, the game might really matter. Both you and the Astros right now are trying to chase down a playoff spot. That should be fun as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and if you want to invite somebody to join in and co-own the team with you, it's $1,500, so it'll be $750 a piece instead of a full $1,000. So, bring your brother, if a husband or a wife want to do it and co-own a team, come on in and bring some people. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
It's Twins baseball, it's Target Field, and yes, it's fantasy football, and it's all for a great cause on August the 29th. One more time, fans, it's bigleagueimpact.org/Minnesota. Test out your fantasy football skills against some of the cool Minnesota Twins in this clubhouse that will try to take you deep all football season.